153 million reasons to lay it all on the line until the final trumpet sounds. We will defend the fatherless.
Welcome back to this episode of the Defender Podcast. One thing I was super excited about, if you were with us last time, you heard all of the great things happening this summer at Lifeline, many of which I wrote in my journal, praying through a lot of those.
What day's the run for one, Ken?
It's on August the 29th.
Okay.
It's the centerpiece of life.
It is.
That's what I heard.
It is.
So a lot
Ken,
of
were
baptism.
you wearing that last episode?
Ken.
Actually, I was, but
Ken,
I can
please.
change. Anyway, that's another podcast too. And a fun
Show night.
Show night, yeah. Your show night. Speaking of fun show nights in the summer,
Starting over.
no, we're going
No, we are not.
Going.
We press on just like we're going to on 19 and 19.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Defender Podcast. Last time we were together, we had a great episode talking about all the great things happening this summer at Lifeline, many of which I wrote in my journal. I'm super moved by and excited to participate in. One thing that does deserve just a little bit more attention, it's epic in not only its breadth of planning and the details involved, but it's also the very first time we've ever done what we are affectionately calling 19 and 19. And as we dive into that with a little bit more clarity, I'd love just to maybe not play geography bee here, Herbie, but why we do what we do. We're starting here in Birmingham at Briarwood Church. Why that? And then tell us a little bit about what states got picked and why.
Yeah, so we're going to all 19 states that we have an office presence in. As we've said before, we're active in all 50 states. We're active in 47 countries, serving orphan, vulnerable children, and vulnerable families and vulnerable women. However, on this, we wanted to visit those states that we're licensed in, that we have a bricks and mortar office. And so we're starting at Briarwood Presbyterian Church on June 7th to start and kick this off. And Briarwood was the church where our founder still goes to church, actually.
Wow.
And so the whole idea of Lifeline's ministry was birthed out of Briarwood.
Yeah.
And Briarwood's been a longtime supporter. We've done a lot of reunions at Briarwood throughout the years of families. Briarwood has just been a huge church in our history. And so they're actually launching us out with a lunch and a prayer service. I get to be on stage on that Sunday morning, and they're sending us out, and we're going to Spokane, Washington.
Washington, the state.
The state, not the D.C.
I'm so confused right now. We're in Alabama. Tell me more. Why Washington State?
Well, if you want to win a Lifeline quiz show, a lot of people might not think that about Washington, but it was our second state to be licensed.
I had
in.
no idea.
And
Trivia.
Yeah, in 2004, the Lord extended our reach to Washington State, and on the eastern side of the state, there are a lot of churches that were engaged in our intercountry adoption programs. And we saw the opportunity to go deeper with those missional families. And the Lord opened up a door for us to get licensed in Washington. So it's not just a geographical reason, but we're actually going from Alabama to Washington. And then forward from there on out, we did go geography. We went from
Easy
more
for
of a
you to say.
geographical standpoint.
It was, yes, we tried to be as strategic as possible, getting 19 states in 19 days.
Love that.
Yep, we are flying out to Washington. We'll catch a flight, go through Denver, go to Wyoming. Then we will fly to South Dakota. Then we are picking up a van, and we will drive to Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana, Michigan. And then we'll catch a flight back to Birmingham, celebrating on Giving Day, June 26th.
Okay, Ford, cool your jets just a second. That's a lot of land. Tell
lot.
me some of the highlights along the way. You've got to just tell me some of the fun things.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be awesome. So as we said last time, we're partnering with EveryLife. So a different pregnancy resource center in each of those 19 states is getting blessed with free diapers from EveryLife.
Hold on a second. You said a word that's new to me. Pregnancy Resource Center.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Pregnancy Resource Center, PRC. We get referrals from them. They help coach women kind of through their options when they're facing a crisis pregnancy.
Beautiful.
And so we get referrals from them, and then they go through kind of our different programs and resources.
Love that.
And then, we got an event or some sort of gathering in each state. So a couple of the highlights off the top of my head.
We're getting a key to the city in South Dakota.
Get out of Dodge.
Sioux Falls.
Yep.
Wow.
South Dakota.
Dakota.
That's been on my bucket list.
It's going to be awesome. In Kansas, we're doing a stand-up for the vulnerable stand-up comedy night. Clean comedy. It's going to be awesome.
Rob will be the comedian.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Rob.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be great. In Atlanta, we're going to a Braves game with some alumni families.
Nice.
That'll be super fun.
Over 200.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we got like 200 people.
Are there any tickets left?
There's like
I mean, they probably are for the Braves game, but
Not
our
really.
tickets.
The great thing with our planning is the World Cup actually has a game in Atlanta on the same day. So I'm sure there are a lot of Braves tickets available.
That's good.
Unknown by us when we planned this, we were going to about 6 World Cup cities while the World Cup's there. So
gonna
it's
be
no
beautiful.
traffic at all.
International in a way.
Yep.
Won't add to any travel time.
I wonder if Copilot thought about that when it made
I don't think
our itinerary.
I think Copilot knew about
One thing I
that.
think is just deserving of just a quick shout out. All our state directors and their teams that
Man, they've
helped.
done a great job.
Yes, it's just so for those of you who may not know, these offices that have been alluded to in these 19 states literally also have physical staff that are in charge of helping you forward plan
Yeah.
all of these
Yeah.
events. So
It
thank
really-
you.
Yeah, absolutely. More than helping me. I
Amazing.
mean, I've kind of been a point guy, but they've done the work. I
Well,
mean,
it's
state
really
directors-
important to me that the Carolinas have just stepped up in such a phenomenal way. I mean, I know every day you've been praying, and I've heard your prayers of praise for South Carolina's team that has just continually stepped up just
Yes.
beyond the pale.
They've done a
So
great job.
thankful, yeah.
Just
Just
they've
a
all
shout out to South Carolina.
big, big
Man,
shout out.
why the South Carolina leaning there, Ken?
Sir?
Why the South Carolina leaning?
Because I live there.
Oh, yeah.
He's a Gamecock. No, but as we go through the places, one of the things, if you want to know where we're going to be, you can always go to 19in19.org. So 19in19.org.
Yep.
So 19in19.org. I hear you have to hear things
Is that
3 times.
19 the letter N, 19.org?
No, that's actually the letters INN.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But if you go there, you can see what day we're going to be in your city
Yep.
or what
Love
day we're going to
that.
be in your state. We'd love to see you.
We would.
Right? And everything's going to be documented on social media,
Yep.
on YouTube. We're taking the Defender podcast on
Well,
the
wait
road.
a second. You're telling me the next time we see the three of you together, you will literally be 19
We
and
will
19.
be in
We'll
a
be
van.
on a van down by the river.
That is pretty.
Yep.
If that's where it ends up, it'll probably be about South Dakota when it happens.
Visual thought bubble. I just had
Yeah.
you three down by the
Sioux
river.
Falls, baby. South Dakota.
So great. So great. So, what's some ways we can pray about this? This is obviously a huge fundraising opportunity,
Yeah.
a huge just PR, if I can say it that way, a great way to build our brand and our relationships across the country. Tell me about a prayer request as we close out our show.
Yeah, I think we're hoping, obviously, to grow our following on social media.
Great.
Right? Because the more people that know about Lifeline's ministry, the more children we can help. The more funding that comes into Lifeline's ministry, ultimately, the better we can help 140 million orphans here at home and around the world,
Yeah.
350,000 kids in foster care. So while we're going to be goofing off and having fun and laughing and hopefully not getting on each other's nerves, really the whole point is to grow our following. You'll see the ins and the outs. We're not planning to show you anything that is staged. It's real life on the road, going and visiting these places, but also seeing what the Lord has done in each of these places. I would just pray that people will show up to these events, right? And that people will come and learn about Lifeline's ministry. And we have a big goal of trying to raise $700,000 to $1 million through Giving Day this summer.
Yeah.
And so just ask for that. Ask for obviously traveling mercies, but that also for our families. We're leaving our families back at home for 19 days.
big deal.
Just praying for them as we leave and as we go forth. And then I'd just say last, there's a great opportunity for us to pick up new church partners. There's a great opportunity for us to deepen relationships with existing partners. And so just being able to do those things on the road, I think it would be huge prayer requests.
Super exciting. Friends, you heard it here on the Defender podcast. Rob, you got anything to end with?
Yes. Text the word life to 79819. 79819, text the word life.
Beautiful.
And you can follow along everything that we're doing. You don't even have to type in 19and19.org if you don't want to. Just text the word life to sign up for all the updates.
And that'll be in the
stay
show
touch
notes
with
as
you.
well.
In the show notes.
It'll be in the show notes.
Could we possibly have orchestrated a better summer? I mean, this is phenomenal.
I mean, especially with August 29th coming up.
Yeah.
Seriously, right?
cornerstone.
The staple.
Oh, and hey, another
cornerstone.
shout out. If you or your pastor are going to be at either the Southern Baptist Convention,
Yes.
Great
or the,
call.
which is in Orlando,
This is why he's the
Florida,
executive director.
or you're going to be in Louisville, Kentucky on the 23rd at the PCA, Presbyterian Church of America General Assembly,
Yep.
we're actually doing a 19 and 19 scavenger hunt,
Yep.
looking for 19 pastors from the 19 states we'll be visiting.
That's phenomenal.
So maybe even if you're listening, you're, I'm going to be there and I'm a pastor, let us know.
Yep.
The first from each state at the SBC will get a free shirt. The second
Yes.
will get a
Gotta
ball
order this.
cap. The third will get a pack of shoes. No offense, not a pack of shoes.
Oh, shoes.
Wow.
Wow, a pack of shoes.
Hey,
They're gonna get a pair of
pretty
socks.
They're pretty thin.
Yeah,
The
pair of
thinnest pair of
socks,
shoes you're ever
not the
gonna have.
pack of shoes. They'll get a pair of socks. If you're at PCA, the first person from each state will get your choice of either a shirt, a hat,
Or a pack of shoes.
I love it. I love
Pair
it.
of socks.
Fantastic. Kind of feel like you guys should have a llama mascot right now for a
Yeah,
pack of shoes.
we'll be in a van down by the river.
Down by
Norwood.
the river.
Yeah.
What a great these Defender podcasts are moving to me.
They
I
are.
love all that we're
Fun.
communicating.
There's something.
Excited for where you guys are going. Can't wait to hear on the
And
flip
if you want to
side.
hear us talk more about packs of shoes, join in
Down
on the
by
road.
river. Absolutely. Have a great rest of your day, a good summer, and join us on the road. Thank you.
All right, whoever's editing, can you please edit in that you have to smash the like button and smash the subscribe button and smash the notification bell so that you can be updated every time the Defender podcast drops.